Oo, no, ang latest na nakuha kong balita, although by the hour it's changing, ano, pero yung nakuha kong latest balita from the weather.com.ph, tropical cyclone updates, is the Typhoon Hagupit or Ruby continues to gradually weaken as it maintains its track across the Philippine Sea. Pero it remains a serious threat, ano, to mainly the Bicol region and Eastern Visayas. Pwede rin itong mag-potential landfall dun sa southern part of Eastern Samar on Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah. So, right now, I think all systems are in place. Naghahanda na sila since kahapon pa. Nakita natin sa TV and dun sa website ng NDRRMC that they are getting ready for it.
Mukhang naghahanda na sila kan ngayon na different from last year, Sir Bob.
Oh, I think starting with the population, everybody is taking this very, very, very seriously. Nagkaroon ng press conference nga na headed by mismong si Presidente Aquino, and he wanted all involved sectors of government to be ready.
Yung bang, last year, I know that there was a little bit of delay in getting help there. Sa tingin nyo ba ngayon this year, Sir Bob, hindi na mangyayari or mababawasan yung pagka-delay?
I think so. Everybody, even yung mga international countries na gustong tumulong, they're already prepared for it. In fact, as of now, I heard from Captain De La Cruz na they are going to have a briefing on in PACOM in preparation for this, for possible deployment of yung mga responders doon. So, as early as now, both in the Philippines and yung mga neighboring countries. And last year, nakita natin to na nag-respond ang ating mga neighbors, plus yung mainly US, of course. So, I think it will be they will be better prepared this time.
And how can other countries, Sir Bob, be prepared in case this turns into something like Haiyan?
Well, constantly, the U.S., for example, is preparing for it. Training, for example, meron tayong yung RIMPAC exercise natin of this year featured heavily yung disaster response, emergency response.
Yung RIMPAC, yung dito, yung ang daming signs nakalagay RIMPAC.
Meron din mga ibang exercises that dealt exclusively with disaster preparedness and response.
Oh, really?
And not only that, but I think countries like Japan, they were getting ready all the time, constantly training for response, and even China. Kung ma-remember mo last year, it was China that sent its ship, yung Peace Ark. Dahil nagkataon sila yung mas malapit. Although yung hospital ship ng US na Mercy was also activated by Admiral Locklear to deploy to the Philippines. And by the way, na-meet ko yung ilang crew ng yung Chinese hospital ship na yan, yung Peace Ark.
Oh, really?
Oo, doon nagpunta sila dito sa Pearl Harbor. And nagpasalamat nga ako sa kanila. And they were very glad to extend help.
That's so nice to hear, Sir Bob. So, I guess during that event, tinabi na lang nila yung mga issue na dun sa mga islands sa Spratlys and then really concentrated on relief efforts.
Talagang, meron naman talagang parang cooperation dyan na walang bansa na nag-iisa pagdating sa disaster.
Oh, that's great.
And in the same token, tayo rin nung nagkaroon ng disaster sa China, I remember there was an earthquake before there.
Yes.
We sent a donation there.
Totoo yun.
Malaki-laki rin.
Totoo yun. That's great. Humanity comes out in these times.
Yes.
It's really great. You know, Sir Bob, di ba wala pa, I think it's only been 1 year that Tacloban is being, revived or rehabilitated. Would you say that this storm can be like a testing ground for yung mga inayos nila na ginawa nila na sinasabi nila na it can withstand those types of natural events?
Although ito would be a good test for the structures that have been built so far. Ang motto kasi nila dyan yung sa climate change adaptation is to build back better and build back faster. So yung building back better is not only tinitibayan nila yung paggawa ng mga sandali Alan, parang merong background noise eh.
Oh, I think it's kind of fading out the signal. I don't know why.
Oh, yung ano ba yun? Yung parang may music
Yeah, that's your background theme.
Ako ba yun?
No, ours here. Yeah, sorry.
sorry. So,
ayan.
That's good.
Okay, go ahead.
So, yung motto nila na build back better and faster means they want to do the recovery faster but also in the right way. Kasi they're not only going to build back better doon sa the same na lugar but i-relocate nila away from the hazardous areas.
Oh, really?
Meron kasi yan merong mga ginawang hazards mapping nung araw yan. And hindi naman yan nasusunod in general pero when Typhoon Haiyan struck, they saw the value of yung mga zoning, yung mga low-lying areas na dapat hindi tinitirahan. So I think coupled with that yung relocation to a better area and combination noong better constructed na structures para sa mga sa housing and schools. So yun, magiging test itong typhoon na to.
So ibig mo sabihin, sir, bukod dun sa pagbago nilang paggawa, yung parang location nila din, parang linipat para hindi rin kahit na matibay yung structure, hindi sila sabihin natin matangay ng tubig or anything like that.
Yung isang kailangan tignan pa rito, it's not only the strength of the wind kasi yung storm surge din.
Right.
Yung pagtaas ng tubig.
Right.
Flooding. So even matibay yung ginawa nilang mga bahay, baka ang maging problema naman nila yung storm surge.
Sure. Kaya linipat nila or they relocated.
Although hindi pa tapos hindi pa tapos.
I know.
Rehabilitation. And meron pang mga nakatira sa tent as of now. So kaya nga dapat faster ang recovery.
Yes, sir, I agree. Sir Bob, I have to take a commercial break. Could you hold on for a few minutes?
Sure.
And then we'll continue this wonderful interview. Okay mga kaibigan, kasama po natin si Deputy Consul General Bob Bernardo dito sa ating konsulado ng Panglahat. Pinag-uusapan natin itong bagyong hagupit or Typhoon Ruby. Please stay tuned mga kaibigan here on Conscience Corner on the Midday Radio Show. Huwag kayong aalis. We'll be right back after these messages. Handa na ba kayong bumili ng bahay? Do you want to be a homeowner but don't know how? Tumawag kayo sa Century 21 Hawaiian Style and call Neil Cataraha at 808-343-4036 at tingnan nyo kung paano kayo matutulungan bumili ng bahay. Si Miss Neil Cataraha ay marunong magtagalog, Bisayan at English. So kung handa na kayong bumili ng bahay or gusto nyong ibenta ang bahay nyo, tumawag kayo sa Century 21 Hawaiian Style and look for Neil Cataraha at 808-343-4036.
Okay, you tired of hearing all the hype about which car dealer is giving the best deals? Who's giving so-called employee pricing and who's touting no dealer markup? Well, I'm going to clear the air once and for all. Volvo Honolulu is offering the best deals on all new 2014 Volvos in stock and the most money on trades. That's right, just ask and we'll show you how. We're also offering 0% financing on all 2015s for up to 72 months. You heard right, 0%. Come in today for the best deals of the year and let us show you how simple luxury can be. Or visit us at VolvoHonolulu.com. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for details. Listen to KPHI with crystal clear digital reception. Available statewide. Compliments of Oceanic Time Warner Cable. Tune to channel 882 on your Oceanic Time Warner digital box. KPHI has never sounded so good. Enjoy the best of audio and visual entertainment with Oceanic Time Warner Cable's digital cable service. Call Oceanic Time Warner Cable at 643-2337 and order your digital cable service today.
O'Reilly. Restore lost fuel economy and eliminate rough idle with Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, buy 2 bottles of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner and get 1 free. Clean clogged injectors and increase fuel efficiency with Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner. Buy 2, get 1 free at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
No holiday gathering is complete without the crisp, bubbly, refreshing taste of Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash.
Another boring holiday dinner.
Not today. Try a sip of delicious Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash.
Wow! My mouth is a snow globe with cranberry-flavored awesomeness swirling around in a refreshment blizzard!
'Tis the season. Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash and Classic Sierra Mist, the most refreshing holiday traditions of all. Give your holidays some delicious cheer. Pick up crisp, refreshing Sierra Mist and Sierra Mist Cranberry Splash, available at your nearest Target store.
Aloha at mabuhay! Ito po ang inyong kabayan, Roel Cabotaje, na umaanyaya sa inyo na makinig sa ating programa Halo Halo Espesyal tuwing Sabado alas 10 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Tumawag at makihalo-bilo sa ating mga kuro-kuro, pananaw, opinyon at makinig sa mga kabigabighaning awitin at tugtugin. Dito lamang po sa KPHI 96.7 FM, 11:30 AM.
96.7 FM, OC 882. Today's Filipino Mix.
Ang pinapatugtog namin mga kaibigan ay the best hit music galing sa Pilipinas. Today's Filipino Mix, KPHI. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Ito po ang ating Congen's Corner here on the Midday Radio Show. Kasama po natin si Deputy Consul General Bob Bernardo. And I just want to remind you, kung gusto nyo tumawag mga kaibigan, if you have any questions for Deputy Consul Bob right now, you can call in 526-1180. We'll open up the phone lines kung meron po kayong gustong tanungin habang nandito po si Apo Deputy Consul General. 526-1180 mga kaibigan. Alright, Sir Bob, are you still there?
I'm still here, Alan.
Okay, Sir Bob. Okay. Now, ito na yung pangalawang medyo parang super typhoon na tumama dito sa ating area of the Philippines, sir. Would you recommend, or is it highly recommendable na lumipat na lang sila at yung mga taong nakatira doon ay talagang they just relocate to maybe an area further inland or away from the coast?
Pinag-aaralan yan, ano? Actually, merong mga ni-recommend na mga areas na safer for them to relocate. And in fact, meron na yata mga na-relocate. But, alam mo, napakahirap i-implement yan in reality. And even sa Japan, yung nangyari sa Japan,
sa Fukushima,
nakausap ko nung nagkakwentuhan kami niya ni Conjen Shigeda. Sabi niya, it's really very hard to implement yung ganyan. Kasi, andyan ang kabuhayan nila sa mga lugar na yan.
Totoo yan.
So, with the relocation, kailangan may mga alternatibo rin sila dyan na binibigay sa kanila. Coupled with yung relocation, merong kasama sa rehabilitation dyan is yung recovery ng kanilang livelihood. So, there are basically mga fishing communities yung karamihan dyan sa Tacloban.
Mahirapan sila maglaot.
Oo. Sa ibang mga lugar naman, so yung iba, mga farming communities, bibigyan dapat sila ng mga farming implements na bago at saka yung lugar na kung saan sila pwedeng mag-continue ng kanilang yung kanilang ginagawang trabaho.
Sir Bob, I have a phone call here. Let me see if this is a question. Would you mind holding?
Oh, sure.
Okay, hold the line, please. KPHI, you're live on Midday.
The number one noontime show, Alan Alvarez.
Kuya, my Kuya, do you have a question for Consul Bob?
Yes, number one question, where is he from the Philippines?
Consul Bob? Okay, hang on a Okay, what's your second question? So we can...
The second question is, I know he has a degree in science and he used to work with the Department of Energy.
Yes.
And how does he like his job as a vice consul?
Okay, hold the line. Hello, Sir Bob. Narinig niyo ba yun?
I was trying to monitor dito sa aking computer pero hindi ko na-catch yung maigi.
Okay, taga saan daw kayo sa Pilipinas?
Pinanganak ako sa Manila pero yung father ko is from Bulacan. But kami ng wife ko, we lived in Cavite.
Cavite, that's right.
But we have family relatives in Isabela and in Negros at saka sa General Santos. So I'm all over the country.
That's great, Sir Bob. That's great. Yung pangalawang question niya, sir, ganito. He knows that you came from the Department of Energy.
Ganun ba?
Yeah, and they were wondering, how do you like being a consul instead of being in the Department of Energy?
Okay naman. Sometimes I miss it. Kasi rin ako, 11 years din ako doon eh. So it's hard to remove the habit minsan, being scientific and everything, no. But sometimes I'm able to use it like sa mga depositions na may technical nature. Okay lang.
Kaya pala, napaka-scientific nyo, sir. Yung Department of Energy pala. I forgot. You're right about that.
I'm able to use it kasi nung nasa Manila ako, ma-attend ako ng meetings ng National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council.
Wow.
So, most of my time nung nandun ako, nasa Camp Aguinaldo ako.
Wow.
Hindi naman dun sa PNP, sa kabila.
Interesting. Okay, hold the line. Let me see if he has another follow-up question. Hold the line. So, Kuya, did you hear that, Kuya?
How many more years is he gonna stay here in Honolulu? I know he's been here for a long time, really.
No, it's actually a couple years. I think it's about 4 more years here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
4
see.
more
So,
years.
does he still ride the bus or he only have a car?
Anyway, Kuya, I have to stop the questions. I got to get back to the interview. I'll ask you that. Okay, thank you, Kuya. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. All right, Sir Bob, thank you very much for answering the question. He's just wondering if you're still taking the bus or you got your car. Of course you got your car here. Anyway, Sir Bob, this disaster relief, this is
the time just to parang have a feel for the city.
Okay.
Paminsan-minsan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
No, that's a great way to get a feel for the city, actually, to go around on the bus. Actually, ba meron silang bus dito that takes you all around the island? Yeah, meron silang ganun eh. Okay. All right, Sir Bob. So itong I want to talk about. Thank you very much for all the updates on this Typhoon Hagupit. Pero itong disaster relief, is this a standard consular service that you provide for the Filipinos?
Oh, disaster relief?
Yes.
Well, dito sa konsulado, we coordinate yung any donations or yung halimbawa merong response team na gusto pumunta doon. If we need to issue visas, we do that for the responders. Pero most of the time yung mga responders they go right away even without passing through us. Pero inaano namin yan, nagbibigay kami ng notification sa head office sa Manila pagka may pupuntang contingent. So yun namang by virtue of merong dyan RA 10121 yung sa disaster management, in place na yon sa Pilipinas. So the president actually calls for international humanitarian assistance pagka naisip niya na kailangan talaga, magko-call siya ng assistance sa international community. And we relay that to our itong mga counterparts dito, yung mga like Japan, Korea, US, PACOM, ganyan. Kung kailangan ng international assistance. Kasi most of the time, pagka ang isang bansa, yung self-sufficiency, we try to respond to it muna by ourselves. Pero pag nakita yung magnitude ng disaster ay higit pa doon sa kakayahan, tumatawag na talaga ng international assistance.
Really?
So in place na yan, meron ng mga procedures for that.
So you stand ready to coordinate or to correspond in any way with these international countries and efforts?
Yes, fortunately for us here in Hawaii, ang meron tayong liaison officers, dalawa ngayon sa US PACOM.
Yes.
And right now, they are coordinating with PACOM sa possible deployment ng mga assets or responders, emergency responders doon sa Pilipinas kung sakasakaling kailangan.
That would be Captain Ray De La Cruz.
And Lieutenant Colonel Orengo. Rolly Orengo is with the Army, Special Forces. Si Captain Ray De La Cruz naman is with the Philippine Navy.
Yes. I will try to get them also on the air sometime in the future. I think it would be good for our listeners to know who our representatives are to PACOM.
Yes.
Okay, Sir Bob, so any upcoming events that we should know about?
Well, itong weekend, marami tayong events, but foremost, of course, is the Pearl Harbor commemoration. It's the 73rd anniversary, so I'll be representing the consulate there sa ceremony nila sa umaga.
Itaas nyo ang bandila natin, Sir Bob.
Yeah, of course. So,
yes, sir.
Yun lang ang for this weekend.
And we have an upcoming parole festival or parole ceremony at the consulate?
Sa December 16 yan. Merong Paskuhan sa konsulado.
Yes, I saw the criteria for the parole contest. Would you mind if I announce that throughout?
Sure. Sige, please.
Yeah, we'll announce that so that kung merong gustong sumali, I think this would be a great time to show off your parole making skills.
It's part of our culture that no other country has it, yung parole. And siguro in the future maganda nga kung may ginagawa talaga by hand pero okay na rin yun yung gano'n.
Pwede bang Sir Bob, pwede bang i-modify halimbawa meron kang parole tapos hindi naman from scratch pero parang bibihisan nyo lang or design nyo, pwede ba yun?
I think so, basta in general it conforms to the specs kasi for safety naman at saka yung hindi naman masyadong lumiit yung iba.
Sure tsaka hindi masira Yeah, no problem.
Ipapaligid namin ito sa konsulado for everybody to see.
That'll be great, Sir Bob. Okay, Consul Bob, again, I want to say thank you very much. Maraming salamat sa iyo sa paghatid ng napakahalagang impormasyon sa ating mga pakinig.
Bagong lahat, yung ating absentee voting, overseas voting registration is still ongoing,
Go ahead, sir.
Kung mahikayat ko yung ating mga tagapakinig na mag-register para sa 2016 Philippine National Elections, ongoing ang ating registration sa konsulado. Hanggang lang ito, October 31, 2015.
Okay, October 31. So they have almost a year left.
Almost a year left.
Almost a year left. And all they have to do is go up there and make sure their information is correct and register.
Magdala sila ng passport nila.
Passport.
Kung halimbawa mag-renew sila ng passport, pwede na rin sila mag-register.
At the same time. Okay, Sir Bob, thank you very much. Anything else before we end today's Conjun's Corner?
Yun na muna. I'll be glad to keep on itong mga ating Conjun Corner. So,
yes, sir. It's always a pleasure to have you on the air. I hope you're having a very safe and happy holiday.
Salamat.
Sana hindi kayo tumaba during Thanksgiving.
Ay, hindi naman.
Kayo, sir, hindi kayo tataba Meron kayong metabolism siguro. Kain kayo ng kain, hindi kayo tataba.
Hindi na. Belated happy Thanksgiving din sa ating mga listeners pala dyan. I'm so thankful for all of you.
Thank you very much, Sir Bob. Until the next time, maraming salamat at mabuhay po kayo.
Sige, mabuhay rin.
Thank you very much, sir. Maraming salamat.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So ayan mga kaibigan, ang ating Deputy Consul General na si Sir Bob Bernardo, isang pinakapoging diplomat natin dyan sa consulate. Anyway, thank you very much. Each and every other Friday, we have the Conscience Corner here on the Midday Radio Show. So not next week, but the week after, we're going to have the Conscience Corner again. And I think at that time, it'll be Christmas. Is that right, Sharon?
Yeah, Christmas.
We could real near Christmas, so we'll probably get the, hopefully we can get the Consul General's Christmas message at that time. So stay tuned mga kaibigan dito sa ating Midday Radio Show. We're going to take a commercial break. Our next guest is running a little bit late. But what we're going to do is we're going to play some music and try to go ahead with our format in case she doesn't show up, and we have our other guest coming in around 1:30. Is that right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, mga kaibigan, don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
KPHI Honolulu, K244EO Honolulu, 96.